What is done for me? Oh, what is done for me? I never shall forget what he's done for me. What he's done for me. Come on, Queen Latifah, you doing commercials now, child. There we go. All right. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It's not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongdoing. Love does not delight in evil, but it rejoices in the truth. It always protects. It always trusts. It always hopes. It always perseveres. Love never fails. Love always wins. Good morning. I am QUAN, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Hope everybody's doing well. Good morning, Empress High Priestess Janet Judd, Warriors CLC 2025, and everyone in the live. I don't care. There are levels of retardation here, and this is actually insulting to people that actually have genuine mental disabilities. I wouldn't even identify them with these fools. But there's like a threesome of witches. There are three specific witches. One is an air sign. One, it's like the three witches of Eastwick type energy from that movie with Jack Nicholson back in the day. Y'all remember the three witches of Eastwick. But nonetheless, there are three specific witches I'm picking up on. One is an air sign, one is an earth sign, and one is a fire sign. These are three women. And they have levels of retardation in their brain that I don't think any of us can identify with at all. That's who's been spiritually attacking somebody nonstop with death spells and just attack, because they're hoping to get a piece of your energy. They're hoping to break into your energy and attach themselves to you. Especially now we just went through a full moon eclipse. You understand? They're like, no, you can't leave us behind. We need a piece of your star quality energy. We need you. We're nothing without you, whoever you are. These are some witches that have been feeding off your energy, possibly for a couple of years behind the scenes that you were unaware of. And when I tell you, we talked about a bad teacher before. It's given the energy of an occultist. There's some occultists out here that sold these witches, they sold them a dream. It's like they sold them snake oil, okay? As long as they was giving up money and paying, it's a whole group of people that don't want to be themselves. They want to be anyone but themselves. And they find people that inspire them, and they've been told by some kind of occultist grifter type energy, you know, if you take my occult class, I can show you how to be them better than them. And all of the attention that they get from women or from men, you can be that guy or you can be that woman, and you can have all their money and literally swap places with them and take everything they have. What? Are you kidding me? Because I wanted to be Lauryn Hill. Yep, I can become Lauryn Hill. Yeah, absolutely. With her music, and I can write music and sing and just take her place and make her go away. Yeah, absolutely. Just go ahead and make the payment to this company right here. Here, let me get your card here. Make this payment right here. Swipe. Okay. Now, I don't know how to write music. I don't know how to read music. I don't know anything, but I'm just inspired, and I like that she's born with natural talent and what she does. And I would, with no musical background and no understanding of music, no talent or ability to write music, to do anything, I'm going to become her. Is that what you're telling me? Yep, absolutely. Did you make your payment yet? Yes, thank you. There is some grifter occultists that literally sold like a whole bunch of women and possibly some men a whole dream about how they could. The reason I put Jesus in the title was because what I'm referring to is the Christ conscious energy. Okay. Basically, it's like Jesus was a bright star. You understand? Because like the emerald tablets say, you are a star connected to a body, right? That's how they find you before you're born, and find out what type of soul you are, because they can locate your star before you even incarnate in a human body in the 3D. So it's like a thing where these people, somebody, and you can see these cockeyed women. If you can see these cockeyed women looking like Roseanne Barr from the show Roseanne back in the day, if you can imagine. I want a destiny swipe with Portia Williams from Housewives of Atlanta, and I want to be able to marry a rich man and get a rich man to marry me, chase me down, and do this, do that. I'll be able to do that. Yep, absolutely. Just make your payment right here, and I'm gonna tell you how to do it, and I'm gonna look like her and everything. Yep, absolutely. Even though I've never exercised, drank water, or do anything healthy, I can still eat the same way and not do nothing in my life to upgrade or improve myself. I'm going to become Portia Williams and have the body, have the look, have the beautiful skin. I'm going to be attractive. I'm going to all these things. I'm going to have everything she has, and she's going to go in the gutter. And I'm going to go from being Roseanne Barr to Portia Williams. You mean I can do that? Yep. Did you make your payment? Absolutely. You can do it. You can do it. So you got a whole bunch of retarded ass women and men that were convinced by a bad teacher and a bad occultist that having no talent, no abilities, by not doing any work on themselves at all whatsoever, they could look like something that they're not, and they could have talents and abilities that they don't have. And it's like a mental manipulation trick or game that happens in their head, where once they get your energy, they believe that people see them as you, and people don't. But in their mind, they think they destiny swap with you, and they're walking around looking like Roseanne Barr, but they're carrying themselves as if they're Portia Williams on Housewives of Atlanta. I want to destiny swap with Erykah Badu. No, matter of fact, no, I want to destiny swap with Jill Scott. I want to be able to sing like her, and I want to be able to perform like her, and I want to be able to get acting roles, and I want all her blessings, and I want to embody her energy because it's so unique, and there's no one else out here that's like her. She's not a copycat. She's authentic. She's talented. She's an original, and she's very powerful. I just want to be Jill Scott. Okay, but you don't have any type of musical ability at all whatsoever. You can't embody her energy. You don't even look like her. She has a beautiful smile. She's a beautiful woman inside and out. And not just that, she like is skilled. Like her voice and her range, she's like opera, like that's not you. You can't even sing a note. But you said you the occultist, and you said if we pay you enough money, you can destiny swap and I can become anybody I want to become. Oh, well, so you telling me you can't do it? No, I can do it. It's fine. Yeah, we can do it. You can destiny swap Jill Scott. Yeah, you can do it. Yep, just make the payment. Yep, just go ahead and make that check out to Bad Teacher Occultist. Getting paid grifter off of all of your retarded asses. There are 3 witches that have been attacking you nonstop for the past few weeks, every day, morning and night, morning, noon, and night. And the reason they're attacking you is one, because they have putty between their ears, their brain, they're retarded. And they think that by attacking you nonstop, they're gonna burrow into your energy and force their way in some way. It's almost like, if you can imagine the barrier around the egg during conception, and you got the man who ejaculates and the sperm, and you got all the little sperms trying to fight their way past that barrier so that they can impregnate the egg and win and get the woman pregnant, okay, like biology. And you see a whole bunch of sperms like wiggling around trying to penetrate that barrier to break into the egg and create conception. Every sperm is fighting like hell to be the sperm that sticks to the egg and creates a baby. This is how these women are trying to break into your energy. It's like a whole bunch of sperms trying to wiggling, trying to force their way through a barrier so that they can procreate with you. You understand? Like, yes, my sperm made it in. Now I'm a part of your life forever, because now a baby is being created, and this is a forever bond between me and you. But they're trying to do this energetically. You understand? And they feel like if they could just break through your spiritual barrier by attacking you, eventually they will break in and they'll be able to bond with you, and they'll be able to take your energy, and whatever this stupid ass grifter occultist told them they could be, they'll become that. And in actuality, nobody can develop a talent that they don't have, that's not inside of them. It's just a trick of the mind, okay? You can harness energy from someone, but you're still not going to have their talent or ability. You're not going to fool anyone either. The fool is you. The fool is your own mind thinking and believing that you're fooling people, and they can't see that you can't sing or dance Jennifer Lopez. Nobody was ever fooled. We knew what it was, but we knew we didn't have the type of money to have control over our music, and who gets play over the airways, and who gets signed to contracts because of our state in the world. We understood that nobody was ever fooled. Whatever contract you signed, it was in your own mind and own head that you made it, that you fooled everybody. You did a destiny swap and it worked. No, people are not fooled. People already know that you're not the real thing. You understand what I'm saying? It's just a thing where it's like the emperor's new clothes. You know, the grifters came to town and they sold the emperor a suit and promised they could sew a suit made out of invisible thread. These grifters had no money at all whatsoever. And all they did was play on a mentally retarded emperor's top. They played on whoever the emperor was that got the new suit made out of invisible thread. He was clearly mentally retarded, right? Clearly he was mentally retarded. And the grifters that didn't have any money, but they knew they could play on the top of retarded people, were like, well, tell this person that we create designer suits out of invisible thread, and only the best people get to afford it. And so we have to find someone retarded. And the emperor happened to be retarded. And the emperor paid them money to sew him a suit that he couldn't see, touch, feel, or taste, of invisible thread. And he walked around naked, and everybody played along with his ass. Just like in the music industry, when they sign people that have no talents or abilities, and everybody just plays along with them. Do you understand? So that's essentially what happened with this grifter occultist. They got these retarded women, and they convinced them, who do you want to be? I want to be Jesus. Okay. Okay, calm down. Can I be Jesus? I want destiny swap with Jesus. You said you could do it if I pay you. I got the money. I got all my life savings. Okay, you promised. You said we could destiny swap in the meeting. In the meeting I came to with anybody. I want to be Jesus. Yeah. Okay, but you're. I understand. I understand. Right now, though, you sucking dick in the back of a car for $10 a pop, and you're a young soul. Maybe you should. Maybe we could reach for somebody in your community that's doing better than you to destiny swap it. But maybe set our sights on something a little more. You promised. You said that we could destiny swap with whoever we want. Okay, this bitch retarded. Yeah, you can destiny swap with Jesus. Okay. Yep, absolutely. Make the payment. Yep, next. And who do you want to be? It's like giving that type energy. There is some kind of grifter occultist that went into homes and communities and neighborhoods and went to where all the retarded ass people are and told them that they could destiny swap with Jesus. They could destiny swap with Siddhartha and be a Buddha. They could destiny swap with Jill Scott. They could destiny swap with Michael Jackson. You can destiny swap with I'm just Prince, and the occultist probably tried to tell them, hey, isn't there like somebody you went to school with, maybe that's doing a little better than you, that you want to destiny swap with, which is their gentle way of like, hey, can we be a little more realistic? I know I told you could destiny swap, but I mean, goddamn, you look like Roseanne Barr, and you could barely talk, and you want me to destiny swap you. You want me to destiny swap you with Megan Good, or you're trying to get me to destiny swap you with Portia Williams or whatever, and you're Roseanne Barr. I mean, it might be easier to just destiny swap with someone that is a little more similar to you, but just a little higher. Can we keep it? No. You promise. Oh, fuck. See, this is what happens when you try to sell magic beans to retarded people. When you try to sell magic beans to retarded people, they're going to come up and get carried away and believe anything is possible. So this is where we are right now. They're attacking you out of retardation. Like literally. It's already over. They cannot get your energy. And no matter whoever you are, you're still moving forward in your life. They've been eclipsed out of your energy for good. But these mentally retarded people, these three witches that want a piece of your energy so that they can still think they'll be able to be something that they're not. That's not even inside of them. Do you understand? When you're in the Christ consciousness, that means you have access to Christ consciousness. How do you get access to Christ consciousness? By being Christ-like. These are ooga boogers. These are nasty ooga boogers that hate, that are jealous, that delight in doing evil, that can't balance their dark and light energy, that have no love, that are unhealed, that are envious, that are jealous, that don't mind doing human sacrifice and preying on innocent people, even giving up their own children, some of them, to be sexually assaulted so they can get paid. And these are ooga boogers. These are the low life ooga boogers in life, the lowest, the bottom of the barrel. And they want Christ consciousness without being Christ-like, without doing the shadow work to raise the consciousness through the chakras to that Christ level. You asking to destiny swap with Jesus. Sweetheart, you couldn't be further from, it's like you literally are in a human body for the first time, like your soul, like you're a new soul, and you want to go from being a new soul that's getting a human body maybe for the first time, or maybe you're only a couple 100 years old, maybe you've only had a human body maybe a couple 100 times. You're still kind of a new soul here, so you're still learning a lot of lessons. Okay. And you want to jump from that to a Christ energy. And that's what you want to destiny swap with. Oh, you are retarded. But the occultist said, I don't turn down money. If you believe that, then yeah, I'll make you believe that you're going to get access to Christ consciousness. And you can destiny swap with someone else that's an older soul than you are, that's done the work. Okay, yeah, you can do it. And this is the reason these retarded ooga boogers are still attacking you. Okay? So but right now, they are no longer in denial. They are no longer in denial that you're going to move forward and that it's completely over. They're not going to get a taste of your energy. They're not going to be able to connect anyone to you. They're not going to be able to catfish you with anyone. They're not going to be able to contact anyone that you come in contact with and you not pick up on it. They're not going to find a way into your energy through anyone or anything. Even if they're able to monitor you or follow you wherever you go, wherever you move, wherever you work, whatever you're interacting in your life, moving forward with your life, because these ooga boogers were trying to isolate you and tie you down in one place so that they could all stick these straws inside of you and just suck off your energy like it's a meth or a crack pipe. If these ooga booga witches was able to cook your ass over fire with some baking soda and then to smoke you and get high off your energy, and then like a genie in a bottle appear in your light, in your essence, in your energy, this is what they would do. And this is what they were doing in the past. They had you isolated and they were working together with the gang stalking to isolate a lot of you all from everyone and everything, financially, from love, everything else, so that they could literally all smoke and get high off your energy and appear as you in a high state because they're high off your energy. You understand? But you got free. You have a clear vision of what has been going on all this time, and you're moving forward with your life, and they have no power in earth or in heaven. Okay, over your dreams, on the astral realm, on the ethereal plane. Nobody has access to connect any spiritual cord or any tether to you spiritually or physically in order to connect to your energy. And that's why they're losing it. You're going to move freely around and live your life. And they can't come in. These retards, again, these women are really retarded. They are really, truly retarded. They have to be. You got to be retarded. No, I still know where you live. I'm going to come and just keep doing magic on you until I get some of your energy. Somebody needs to really, really work on their self-esteem. They're very unhappy right now. Happiness in the reverse because they're not in denial that it's completely over. Okay. Something is about to change. Okay. And these people feel like they don't have a purpose. Or they have an unrealized purpose. Why do they have an unrealized purpose? What does unrealized mean? That means that the reason they can't locate their purpose because to realize something about yourself, which is your purpose, you've got to be looking at yourself. How do you look at yourself? By going within, by shutting your eyes and reflecting and going inside your mind to find out who you are. So you can find out your soul, who your soul is, and what you're supposed to be doing. And then that's how you connect with your purpose. But you can't do that when you don't have a realization of yourself because you're too busy looking at everybody else and you're not going within. So they can't locate their purpose. So they feel like their only purpose is to attack you. Main, female, and living room. Clarify main, female. Here they go, the witches of Eastwick. What did I say? Air sign. One is a fire sign, one is an earth sign, and one is an air sign. One is a fire, earth, and air. Fire, earth, and air. Okay? All three of these witches of Eastwick. Oh my God, they even got the different color hair. Look at that. One is golden blonde, one has black hair, and one has light brown hair. It is the Three Witches of Eastwick, y'all. It is literally like the Three Witches of Eastwick from that Jack Nicholson movie back in the day. Wow, that is hilarious. Okay. Child, these three retarded, really retarded. These women really are retarded, y'all. Child, and the way they stalk you, don't make no sense. Tell me, who is this main female in living room? So there's somebody here that is very burdened right now. This could be a fire sign, King of Wands, because something could be going on. Something that might be like being kept hidden or secret shared between only a few that are a part of something. Living room can talk about privacy, personal space, intimate comfort. This could be several energies, and they're stressed out. You might be the main female. Like, this could be like a group of three witches that all decided to target and take parts of you. They might be doing spell work on your throat chakra. Like, I want her voice. But that's still not going to give you the same abilities in the brain and the inner workings of her mind. You understand? Even if we do spell work on her throat and on her voice, that's not going to give you her brains. Okay. That's not going to give you the information she has. Well, I want to do spell work because she's spiritual. Or I want to get her downloads. Okay. You might get some of her downloads, but you're still not going to be able to expand further on certain information that only she's privy to because of the connection to God and her intuition. She has access to realms beyond what you have access to because she's on a higher vibration. Well, I feel like these are three witches that all have been preying on a specific feminine, like literally, and wanted to just capture you and copy you because they have low self-esteem and no desire to work on themselves. And they're delusional and retarded too. Let's not forget that, because these are people that will think a destiny swap actually worked, and they'll walk around looking like Roseanne Barr, but in their mind, they think they look like Portia Williams. And they'll walk around, and the only person in the illusion, the only person they're fooling is themselves. But the occultist is getting his money, and he's getting paid for the shit. Because he's like, oh my God, look at you. It worked. It worked. Oh, it worked. Oh, yes. Look at you. You're giving Portia Williams. For real, look at my butt. My butt too. Yes, yes, yes. Look at you. You look like Portia. Yes, absolutely. It worked. Oh my goodness. Hey, here, let me give you some more money. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, let me hit you in your butt. Look at you. You look good. And this heifer looked like a whole fucking bullfrog. A whole bullfrog walking around in a dress with sunglasses on, thinking that the destiny swap worked and she don't look like herself no more. It's a mental job. It's something going on in their head. It's literally something going on in their head. And the goofy occultist that's lying to their ass, they're like, oh God, I'm gonna change my phone number and get the hell out of here before somebody give her a reality check, because I know I pumped up her head to make her believe that she looked like Portia from Housewives of Atlanta, and she looked like Roseanne Barr. Let me get the hell out of here before someone tells her the truth. Oh yeah, look at here she comes again. Oh, you went and got a new dress. Look at you. Oh, turn around for me. Turn around, no. Oh, it worked. I told you it would work. And her goofy ass all smiling, looking stupid. And her goofy ass smiling, looking stupid, thinking that a destiny swap has worked. And that she actually became something. that she's not. And that occultist is running away, emptying their bank account and trying to get the hell out the country. Because what they do is they'll go to areas and communities where they feel like the people are vulnerable and they feel like the people are retarded. I'm going to keep it a buck. Because only somebody retarded would believe that shit and sit up there and just keep on attacking you, thinking, I'm going to get in your energy and then I'm just going to become you. That occultist is on a plane to West Africa. He already changed bank accounts and wired all that fucking money to a bank account in his country. And he's going to finish building his house. He like, child. Yeah, I went all the way I went to Georgia. That's where I went. In the United States, I went to Georgia and I convinced all of these retarded bitches. And I'm not talking about women from Georgia. I'm just talking about a cult specifically, that would have been like targeted. I'm using as an example. Yeah, oh my God, you should have seen him. Oh my God, you should have seen him. Oh, do you know this heifer asked me, could she destiny swap with Jesus? She actually asked me to destiny swap her with Jesus. And what did you tell her? Oh, well, she offered me a lot of money. Of course I did it. I told her, yeah, you can destiny swap with Jesus. Yeah, I did what she asked me to. Absolutely, oh. You see all the money I got? Grifters! Somebody literally traveled all over in different parts of the world even to find retarded men and women that they could sell a product to and make them believe they could become something that they're not, that they have no skill and ability and talent to do, that they can look a certain way without exercising, without drinking water and living a healthy lifestyle. And that they could do spell work and attract anyone to them, and that person would see them the way they want to be seen as. And now that fool is on a plane to West Africa or wherever he from, somewhere, these occultists or whatever. It's some energy, something like that, okay? So either way, something has changed. You're moving forward in your life. They're stressed out, the people connected to this person, because you're a main female and everybody's wondering why they don't feel like the destiny swap worked. Someone's trying to escape. What's rich lady in the reverse? And they thought, and then the cherry on the cake was they told them on top of all of this, you're going to be rich. What's rich lady in the reverse? On top of all of this, they told them you're going to be rich. They told them you're going to be rich on top of everything. It's like, can you really go around and tell people anything and just because you said it, they're going to give you money and believe it? Please tell me. Because if that's the case, I'm going to go get me some damn oil and sell snake oil right now. I'm going to wrap up my head like Erykah Badu. I'm going to put a dot in the middle of my forehead and I'm going to start selling snake oil. I would never do something like that. I don't have it in me to. But the point that I'm making is, it's, are people really this vulnerable and naive? Somebody feels backstabbed and betrayed because somebody might be moving or traveling or planning or doing something or about a plan. Somebody feels backstabbed and betrayed about something that they could have planned because they couldn't create the illusion, and rich lady in the reverse is being clarified by poverty. The Five of Pentacles. Someone couldn't create the illusion, the Seven of Cups reverse, and they're going to be broke and going into poverty. This is a goddamn occultist that sold snake oil to a whole bunch of retarded people. What is Long Road? What is Long Road? And now it's coming to an end and they getting the hell out of Dodge. What is Long Road? Somebody is backstabbed and betrayed and they're sad. Because somebody could have told something. Long Road could talk about distance, the length of time it would take to achieve something, a journey. somebody thought that this was something that they were expecting to achieve within a certain time frame. And somebody telling somebody, yeah, this road goes into the next lifetime. And it still might not happen for you, whatever you're trying to do. You got more of a chance of eating healthy, exercising, reading books, edifying yourself, doing shadow work to become that divine masculine or divine feminine you want to become, than trying to find a way to destiny swap with somebody that's great. Yeah. By the time you do your shadow work, that'll probably happen before you'll be able to actually complete the type of destiny swap you want. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. All right, so what is the energy crown in this read? Let's jump in. It's a missed opportunity for them to hop into the body of a star. Weirdos. Can you destiny swap me with Michael Jackson? Do you even dance? Do you dance? No, I don't like to dance. No. Okay, but you want to destiny swap with Michael Jackson? Okay. And what are you gonna do with this energy once I pay somebody to break Michael Jackson's kneecaps with a bat, and break his legs and break his feet so he can't dance no more, and I put you on stage and promote you? Do you plan on learning how to dance at least or something? No, I just want to stand up there and look cute. I'm gonna do a little bit of tap dancing. I think I could fake it till I make it. And all right, just give me your money. All right, yep, you can do it. Yep, absolutely. Give me the money and I'm gonna get the hell out of Dodge. You're an idiot. Because that's what these people are. They're idiots. These people are really idiots that live in the realm of Delulu and delusion. And they really, really believe that all they have to do is whatever you think of, you can just become it by doing magic. Let's go. What's the energy crown in this read? That's the truth. My ancestors said that's the truth. These people are idiots. They're complete idiots. This one in particular, this little witch energy in particular that don't want to let go. The 8 of Cups reverse. That's not getting there with Swift. I can't make it up. Look at her. There she go. The Queen of Wands reverse. This must be the fire sign. Look at how that came out. Yeah. And the other 2 that she was working with. So this is the fire sign right here. The fire sign is an idiot. The fire sign is a complete idiot. She might be retarded, functionally retarded. This Queen of Wands reverse fire sign is a prostitute that wants to destiny swap with Jesus. Okay? She didn't get her wish fulfillment. This is her energy. She's not even tapped into her intuition in a good way. This is giving kitchen witch with a low IQ. And she don't want to let go. The reason she keeps attacking you, because she thinks like the sperm goes into the egg. I'm going to get in. I'm going to get in. She's retarded. She's retarded. They cannot break into your energy. She's mentally retarded. And there is an occultist that sold her a dream. What is the obstacle? What is the obstacle? They sold her snake oil. The obstacle is in the pursuit of this dummy mission that all of these ooga boogers was on. They might have gotten into some kind of trouble. It looks like they're trying to avoid a tower. Okay. And they can't backstab and betray you. So the problem is they can't, whatever they've been doing over the past few years to destiny swap with you, I'm sure it has to do with your money. I'm sure it has to do with identity theft. I'm sure it has to do with hacking you. They want to get rid of you to get rid of no case, no face, to avoid a tower. Because when they were trying to destiny swap with you, I'm sure they thought that eventually you would die and they would just step into your life. And they've done some things that were illegal. with identity theft. But they couldn't get rid of you after they did this. Tell me about what happened in the recent past right now. What happened in the recent past? The devil reverse. Somebody, like most narcissists, was in their ego and has a broken mindset. They don't know how to balance their dark and light energy. The Four Swords reverse. They failed. They failed to get rid of you. And somebody might have gotten over something. So there's somebody here. I feel like somebody here might have backed out of something. The devil reverse. Somebody that was in their ego at one time. So I feel like somebody walked away from the main retard, the fire sign retard. I don't know, the air sign retard might have walked away from the fire sign retarded witch. Okay. I'm sorry. The word exists for a reason. And I found a good, appropriate place for it. The word retarded is not used for mentally challenged people. Mentally challenged is used for them. But the word retarded does exist. Like to retard growth, okay? Retard growth, arrested development. That's these people. So the new definition of retarded is meant for these karmic energies that have a reprobate mind, that keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Let's go. Tell me about this King of Swords reverse energy that's not helping this fire sign. Yeah, it was a bad investment. Nothing came to fruition that they wanted to happen. Tell me more about the situation right now with this Queen of Wands reverse. Yeah, somebody's not even in a mental imprisonment anymore about trying to complete this task. They're not going to get it done. Here's your air sign. It's a Libra. Okay. Yeah, somebody's not even in a mental imprisonment anymore. Okay. And here's the water sign. This could be, let me see, we had, or somebody could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a mother figure. There could be a Libra. There could be a Libra mother figure here that I'm looking at. Clarify the Queen of Cups. Yep. That's the Ace of, in case you didn't see that. That was the Ace of Swords that I opened up to. That was confirmation. So the air sign is a Libra. That's one of the Lulu witches, the Ooga Boogas. And this is the mother figure. Okay. And then you have the fire sign. And the earth sign is not out here. So maybe the earth sign walked away already. The earth sign Ooga Booga may have already walked away from it and realized, y'all retarded. This is not going to happen. Okay. I think in my pre-shuffle, no longer in denial, the earth sign popped out. Okay. So maybe the earth sign was the first one to no longer be in denial that they can't break into your energy. And maybe the fire sign and the Libra or air sign, these two, maybe they are still teetering between Delulu land and reality. Okay. The Five of Wands, someone's no longer in a mental imprisonment about this going to work. It's not going to work. Get a job. Get your life. Drink water. Walk. Sit down. Meditate. Do shadow work. Yes. The Empress. What's the Empress? It's a missed opportunity for what? To do something reckless and destructive. The Knight of Wands reverse. Yeah, they missed an opportunity to do something destructive and reckless to an Empress. Yeah. Around her home. So they were going to step out of the spiritual and step into the physical and try to come around your neighborhood or community where you live. And they was going to try to find a way to put hands and feet on you in some kind of way, like to do something, some kind of physical altercation they were trying to plan. They were coming around, possibly the air sign and the fire sign They were coming to your neighborhood to try to plan some kind of physical attack against you because the spell work wasn't working. Okay. But it's a missed opportunity for them to plan something reckless and destructive against you. Child, these three witches are retarded. My question is, how are they getting all this information to access to where you live at? These are people that are a part of a cult, that work with people in the government, that are in the same cult, that give them access to mirror your phone. They give them your addresses. They send them to where y'all live to do spell work on y'all. Some of them are tarot card readers that physically travel to your neighborhood where you live at because they have all your personal information because they're a part of these cults. And they'll go into a squatter apartment or house or with other people that have these cults, and they'll do spell work on you with them. Some of the tarot card readers that you might watch or may have watched in the past. Imagine that. Coming to where you live and doing spell work on you because they're fucking retarded. They're literally mentally retarded. Who does that? Why can't people live and just let live? How hard is it for you to live your life and stay focused on you and look ahead and look forward? What the hell is all this extra stuff and stalking and looking people up and coming to their home? I just got to see what you really look like in person. I need to see what you shape like. I need to see if you really got it going on, and to actually physically travel to where you live. These are sick, mentally demented, retarded women. They really are demented. They really have mental and psychological issues. They really do. And they're obsessed. What else? They really are retarded. Traveling to your home. They can't take a risk. Why is this emperor out here? Clarify the emperor. Somebody might have taken back an offer or rejected someone's offer. Somebody might have rejected an offer from somebody. Somebody that was trying to orchestrate something against someone. Okay, so I had a Queen of Pentacles, the King of Wands reverse energy, the Hermit reverse. Someone could be a Virgo or someone that abuses energy. Yeah, someone return. So the Emperor or an Aries, somebody, this could be an older man or woman, somebody rejected somebody's offer to orchestrate something against you. Okay, these could be these three witches that couldn't get away with something. They wanted the help of whoever this Emperor energy is, but it seems like whoever this Emperor is, they've walked away from this dummy mission. The Four of Wands reverse. This could be someone you dated in the past. The Four of Wands reverse. They might have had someone that you could have catfished you in the past, or you could have dated. This person is dealing with a lot of burdens right now because of something that they orchestrated and tried to get away with already with these people in the past. Right now, they're dealing with maybe some kind of karma or backlash from what they might have tried to do already. They didn't get what they were expecting. And they're very unsatisfied. And someone is closed off. Or someone can't defend their actions against a hermit. Yeah, somebody that doesn't bother anybody. Somebody can't. So whoever this Emperor energy is, okay, they cannot defend their actions against an innocent person that has done nothing to them. They're dealing with a lot of burdens, and they literally have no defense for why they got together with these women and attacked whoever you are. What I'm hearing is this has to do with one of their lessons about healing their self-esteem. Because what I'm hearing is when you have men that walk away from beautiful women for a whole bunch of toad like, ugly on the inside and ugly on the outside women that are retarded. A lot of times, the reason they do something like that is for social acceptance. When there is a man that walks away or tries to attack a great woman, especially if you have inner beauty and outer beauty and you're independent and have it going on, and you decide to link up with a whole bunch of women that are the opposite of that and attack the girl that everyone's jealous of, that has to do with low self-esteem. This emperor most likely is highly emotionally codependent on others for validation because they have low self-confidence and low self-esteem. And because they're unhealed, they can't be alone or by themselves. They probably have some form of emotional abandonment or just abandonment issues. So that they could feel comfortable with in their distorted energy and have a lot of friends so that they can feel important, they would have to go along with what the popular ugly on the inside and ugly on the outside women are into and what they're about and what they're doing. He would have to take on their plight against you. He would have to take on their energy so that he could feel accepted. And that would be the reason why, because he has low self-esteem and doesn't want to be alone, and he wants to have friends and he wants to feel accepted. So whoever this emperor is, he joined in with this group of women that are jealous of you, that wanted to be you, to help them try to bebop you upside the head spiritually and do other things in the past, because they were giving him validation. They were telling him, look, you get to have friends. Look at her. She don't have any friends. All of us are friends here. All of us are a flock of birds that flock together. And unless you want to be lonely like her and not have no friends, which would make you a loser, then you're going to go along with what we're trying to do here. You understand? So whoever this masculine is, because they're unhealed, they want to have friends so they won't look like a loser. Now, we all know that's nothing but a facade. We know, when you know what a true and real friend is, and you understand what real love from friendships and relationships are, it's so genuine and so pure, you're not going to have a whole bunch of it when it's real. Those of us that know actually know that when you have genuine friends and genuine relationships with people, from genuine people that you can actually trust and call real friends, that's not going to come in an abundance. Okay. It's quality over quantity. But this is someone that's not in that stage of their life yet. So they don't see you being a winner if you're not surrounded by a whole bunch of people. And they are idiots, Eve. They really are idiots. They really, really are idiots. And this emperor needed to be validated by a group of women that are idiots, retarded idiots that knew they were unhealed. So look, we validating you. You the king. We love you. Come on, let's have a threesome. Oh, well, I guess I don't look like a loser because I have all these women love bombing me. So I don't look like a loser. No, they're not divine feminine. Divine feminine, we all know, is better than all of them, clearly, because that's who we're targeting. Because divine feminine is over here minding her damn business and don't know these people. And all of us are making a big circle, isolating divine feminine, to guard divine feminine, to make sure she don't have no friends, to make sure she can't make money, to make sure she don't get to date nobody, and to make sure she gives her energy and essence to us. So clearly all of us are losers and divine feminine is the winner. Okay. Because if she wasn't, we wouldn't be giving divine feminine all its goddamn attention. And we wouldn't be riding on divine feminine's D like we are, So clearly whoever this masculine is, he knew that you were it. Okay. And so do all these women, because if you were not it, none of them would be in your energy. They wouldn't need to sniff you out, and they wouldn't need to stalk you either with their retarded asses. But whoever he is, he got bad karma, and all he got was a whole bunch of burdens being connected to a whole bunch of ugly women on the inside and the out that have been working relentlessly to destiny swap with you. Weirdos. And he's been co-signing them because they give him what he needs, validation, because he's not healed. You understand? That's why he did that. And he don't want to be called a loser by losers. You see, his eyes are not spiritually open enough to see that you're seeking validation from losers. When you see a man or a woman that's seeking validation from losers, run. Run as far as your feet can get you. Run, Forrest, run. When you see the type of people that need to be validated by people that are losers themselves, like they're really losers themselves. That's why they're always seeking out winners to copy off of, winners to stalk, to imitate, to watch, to try to destiny swap and take from and to copy. If there's a man or woman that is seeking out losers, women and men that are losers, approval and validation, he's an idiot. And you need to stay far away from him because he's a loser too. Okay? Somebody's the wounded warrior. Someone could either be an Aquarius or a star. Yes, this Aquarius that's stuck in a cycle over and over and over again, doing spell work over and over and over again, hoping for different results. That's all they can do. All three of these witches have bad karma. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Yeah. All three of these Ooga Booga witches have bad karma. All three of them. And everybody connected to them. Little Ooga Booga energies. Won't focus on themselves. I want you to make me Lauryn Hill. Have you ever written music before, or have you ever written a song? Like, is that one of your hobbies? Is that something you do anyway for fun? No, but I do. I like how people clap for her, and people seem to like her. So I want you to make me her. I paid you the money already. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You said you could do it. Oh, I forgot this bitch is retarded. Yes, I can do it. You gonna make me into Lauryn Hill? Oh my God. I can't wait. I'm gonna be Lauryn Hill. And the goddamn practitioner, like, these bitches are retarded. These bitches are really retarded. But they willing to pay me to do this shit, so I'm gonna go on and do it. But what about me? You told me that Kilolo was gonna be Lauryn Hill. Can you make me? I want to be Jill Scott. Can you make me into her? Please. No, both of us can't do the same person. We can't destiny say, okay, no problem. Yeah, I'll do that too. Yeah. You gonna give me Jill Scott's voice? Yep, absolutely. Have you ever sang in your entire life? No. Okay, sure, no problem. Okay. And then here comes a goofy man running along. I want you to make Beyonce break into my house in the middle of the night and suck my dick. Can you do that for me? And then the West African practitioner, he got his head cocked to the side. Or the Mexican practitioner. Or wherever in the world, whoever. The Haitian practitioner, whoever the hell. They got their head to the side and they looking at these retarded ass people. They looking at these retarded ass people that they targeted because they thought it would be a good audit, a good market for what they were trying to sell. They looking at them. They like, these motherfuckers really bought the shit and they really are retarded. All right, well, tell them it'll take about 3 to 5 years to accomplish it, but yeah, it can be done. Just keep on making the payments until the thing is paid off. And at the end, they will have destiny swap that'll be complete. Oh my God. Why did I sign this contract to work with these idiots? It's coming down right now. Get out the way. It's about to come down for these people, child. Child, these spiritual gifts come from God. You were born with them. Whatever spiritual abilities and gifts you have them, and they're from God. This is multiple people. They froze me up. Am I still on? Everything is working out for me. Everything is working out for me. Working out for. Okay. All right. This might be multiple people. All right. What are the messages? Child, I must have triggered somebody. I must have triggered somebody. Somebody might be trying to catfish somebody. Somebody might need to use their intuition about someone that deals with the same sex. Somebody could be infertile, or somebody might have some sexual issue right now performing. Someone might have auto loan. Someone needs to. Child, I triggered them. I triggered them because I told the truth. Because they think these practitioners that they use, they think that these practitioners that they pay money to, that have sold them these pipe dreams, like them. And I'm telling the truth that these practitioners think they're retarded and they think that they're slow. They really do. But because they're giving them money. Thank you, Angie. Because they're giving them money, you know, and now some of them is like, hey, wait a minute. Do these practitioners really think that I'm slow? Do they really think I'm retarded? Because I'm gonna be mad if they do. Because they pumped my head up. They told me it was working. They told me I look like such and such and this, that, and the other. Were they tricking me? Wait a minute. Yeah, they were tricking your goofy ass. Your gullible ass. All right, let me jump in. Somebody has created a reputation for themselves already. So somebody already has a reputation for something. Tell me this: who's this person that's already created a reputation for themselves? Somebody that don't have the same energy for somebody, for people. A night energy. Someone disloyal. Someone that jumps from person to person to person. That does not reciprocate to others. So there could be a fire sign or somebody that doesn't have loyalty. They jump around and ask a lot of different people different things. People that they don't have real relationships and friendships with. They just grab whoever will get done whatever or meet whatever need they have in that moment. They jump from person to person to person. They don't have loyalty to anybody because they feel powerless. This could be a Leo. in this night energy. This person already has a reputation for themselves. Their spiritual abilities come from spell work and demons. What's this infertility about? Talk to me about infertility or infertile. Why is infertile here? Clarify infertile. Okay, somebody might be in some little trickster energy trying to get away with something. Somebody is infertile, but they're trying to trick somebody. What are they trying to trick somebody? Tell me more. What are they doing? The Empress reverse. So what? Somebody telling somebody they pregnant to get money from them, and they might have had their tubes tied or something like that. That's what I'm getting with the Seven of Swords and the Empress reverse. Somebody might be gaming somebody surrounding a pregnancy, manipulating somebody. This could be someone with their tubes tied that can't get pregnant no more, or maybe they had their uterus removed, or just maybe they can't, they had their tubes burnt and cut or something, or they're on some birth control. I don't know. This has something to do with someone that's infertile that is trying to get away with something, and it's an Empress in the reverse. So it makes me feel like it's a fake pregnancy, because the cycle ended with a false person. So somebody is catfishing somebody about being pregnant. Whoever this Knight of Cups reverse is, this could be a water sign, masculine, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This bitch is infertile. She's infertile. She's not pregnant, and she probably can't get pregnant. The World card. Whatever lesson you learned with her, she's not pregnant with your baby. She's in some trickster energy with you. Why? Why is she trying to trick you? Because what she's doing, right? She's in some reckless energy right now. She doesn't care. She'll do anything out of survival. Okay. The Knight of Wands reverse is someone that's very destructive and reckless in their whatever they are trying to carry out. So this is somebody that is willing to do anything. They don't care about the damage that they cause. They don't care about lies, confusion, disruption in someone's life. Right now, someone that will say and do absolutely anything. So whoever that Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio masculine is, that woman can't get pregnant. She's just using pregnancy as a way to get resources and help from whoever you are. Now tell me about this auto loan. Tell me about this auto loan. The Nine of Cups reverse. Okay. Something is not okay the way that it was anymore. So if somebody had some kind of an arrangement, or if they had some kind of understanding about something surrounding an auto loan, it's not, they don't have the same understanding anymore about something. It could be somebody had an unspoken agreement, like some kind of understanding, like, yeah, I'm gonna help you with this as long as, anytime I call you, I can have sex with you. But we never discussed this, but it's kind of like an unspoken thing. We already know. That's the energy I'm getting from somebody. Somebody got some kind of arrangement with somebody surrounding an auto loan or something, like an unspoken agreement where something was okay with them as long as it was some kind of energy with this person. But right now, it's not okay anymore. What else about the Nine of Cups reverse? Someone's not okay with an arrangement anymore. The Page of Pentacles reverse, because somebody is very deceptive a liar. Someone did something, somebody might have done something illegal on an auto loan. Okay. Someone might have done something that was illegal on an auto loan. I'm looking at the book sitting on this angel's lap right here. Somebody knows something about someone that did something on an auto loan illegal. This could have something to do with a title or something. I don't know. We'll see. Someone could be an Aquarius or any other sign. They took action and they've been doing some kind of manipulation or spell work. An Aquarius. This is an Aquarius. There's an Aquarius that has been doing spell work to get away with something having to do with a car or an auto. But so that they could drain somebody in some use it in somebody's life as a win. So it's almost like I feel like someone needed something to be attached to someone that they want to hurt or harm. And by giving someone a car or a vehicle or something like that, it's something going on with that vehicle that allows them to be a destructive force in their life. Like they could have gave somebody a lemon car, or something's wrong with the engine, or it's something that somebody can do with a vehicle to cause problems for it that was preset inside of a vehicle so that they could drain somebody anytime they want to, or try to make problems for them. It's something preset in somebody's vehicle, and that was by intention in order for someone to have access in a way to cause somebody a problem. So they'll be stressed out and they'll be able to drain them because someone has broken thinking. But somebody got unstuck. Somebody has found a solution. Somebody does some kind of magic over someone's vehicle, like to make their car stop or something. Someone does spell work over someone's vehicle to make their car stop. But I think someone knows how to unhex the car too. I'm picking up on somebody that knows how to break magic over their car. Like if their car won't start up because somebody came out and did something while they were in the grocery store and released some energy and hexed the car so it won't start up. I feel like somebody knows how to unhex the car. Like, they just came and hexed the car in the parking lot while I was in the grocery store. That's okay. I'm just going to anoint this steering wheel and pray over it, and I'm going to break this, and then it might start up. Some energy like that I'm getting. Y'all know they do that. So somebody has bad karma for doing this to somebody. Yep, an Aquarius. An Aquarius might have done this to somebody. This is multiple people. What about multiple people are either going to jail or are in a mental imprisonment? They all have bad luck and bad karma, and they can't persevere, and they're heartbroken. They're heartbroken because they were giving and receiving from some idiot, and no one feels the same way about what they were into or trying to do before now. Clarify is coming down. The reason all of them do this to you is because the reason you were targeted by these three witches and the group of other women that wanted to be you is because you have spiritual abilities that you were born with, that God gave to you. Whether or not you ever did a spell or prayer, after anything you asked for or not, you naturally are a manifester, and you naturally, things you touch, you have the Midas touch. Things instantly turn to gold when you touch them. It's the same in relationships. The men that you touch or the women you touch in relationships, when you touch them, things turn to gold for the people that you touch too. You understand what I'm saying? This is a gift from God that you have. you have the ability to make a person great by a lot, just like in when Jesus, they said, uh, there were people that knew how abundant Jesus's energy was, and some were sick, and they even knew this back then. They were like, if I could just touch the hem of his garment, if I could literally just touch his clothing, the hem of his garment, I know I can be healed. That's how good his energy is. You understand? When you're in that Christ consciousness, they know that just by being touched by a person like you, or anything you touch, like turning bread and fish into loaves of bread and many fish, everything you touch grows. You're abundant with that Christ energy like Jesus. You understand? So these people know that in your relationships or marriage, when you put your hands on your lover, they become abundant instantly. They know that about you. That's why everybody wants to get into your energy and get in between your legs, because they know it's the truth. They know. They know it is gold and diamonds between your legs for real, because of who and what you are. So anybody that you touch, and there's no more close, intimate touch than having sex with somebody. It's one thing to touch the hem of someone's garment, but imagine having sex with Jesus. Yeah, I said it. Imagine having sex with a Christ energy. If you can heal by touching the hem of their garment, imagine laying in the bed and swapping energy with them. Somebody figured out that when you're in a relationship with someone you love and you have sex with them, they get rich. Like they come up instantly financially, just from their energy getting that close to yours, especially in a sexual way. They found that out about you. And this is why both men and women want to break into your energy by any means possible. Men and women masturbating to your picture and thinking about you. They're trying to, if they can't connect to you physically, they want to connect to you spiritually. Because your spiritual abilities and gifts, you were born with them. They came from God. You understand? And you're very abundant, and your energy is dripping off of you. Anything you touch grows. And anyone you're in a relationship with, especially if you have sex with them, they become instantly overnight abundant. And that's why all of them are chasing you down like this. Because their spiritual abilities, they come from spell work and demons. They don't have the energy you have. They're not abundant naturally like you are. And they have to work with demons and sign contracts and work with hundreds of people to add up to one of you. And this is what why they're jealous of you and they're mad. All these people. But in order to try to become like you, they have to allow entity attachments, because they get their power from demons, but it comes with terms and conditions. And the terms and conditions of these demons is you have to let some of our entities live inside your body. That's another reason that they can't quite imitate you and be you, because you don't have entity attachments. But they have to, like luggage, carry entity attachments inside their being with them, because that's part of the contract when they get their power from these demons they work with. You were born with it, and that's why they hate you. You don't have to allow no entity to house itself in your body. What's a celebration party get together? What is this celebration party get together? Something was a bad investment. They already did this. Somebody took very quick action. Somebody could have Cancer or Aquarius in their chart, but they were not able to persevere. Whatever they came to do, they're still stuck in a cycle. Okay, we don't need to keep on. They came together to attack you again. With same sex, they might have had an orgy. What is the same sex energy? These three witches of Eastwick. What, they have an orgy? Clarify, what's the same sex energy? Yep, there they go. Yeah. Celebration party get together. So these women might have been doing some kind of sex magic together. They might have had an orgy with each other. I told you, it's something about your energy and trying to access it and harness it through sex magic. If they can get pictures of you, or, oh, wow, confirmation. Somebody might need to close their windows at nighttime when you sleep, and maybe put some black salt or something on your window lid, or put some kind of spiritual protection around your window. Okay. My window just slammed shut on its own. Okay. Somebody might need to put some protection in front of the window in the room you sleep in at night. You sleep with the window open, and that's allowing them to come in and try to access you. You need to close your window at night, or put some protection in front of your window, salt or something else. Okay. So, because these three witches, whoever these three witches are that had a same-sex orgy, they're trying to find a way to harness your sacral energy while you're sleeping at nighttime. And they're trying to astral project to you. Okay. So you need protection spiritually. Besides prayer, put something in your window. Okay. For somebody. It looks like they were kicked out. They tried to astral project to you. Okay. The Queen of Wands. The fire sign tried to astral project to you, but she got kicked out of your energy. The Five of Pentacles reverse. Okay. She got kicked out your energy. She had a same-sex orgy, possibly with the earth sign and the air sign, and she tried to astral project to you, but she got kicked out your energy. Child, this is horrible. Clarify, get out the way. A King of Pentacles is about to have a huge tower. The Nine of Pentacles. What's the Nine of Pentacles? What is the Nine of Pentacles? This is the earth sign that was doing magic with the air and fire sign. All three of them. They were all doing magic together. Okay. Get out the way. So they're about to have a huge tower. Maybe they're going to have a backfire for whatever magic they were trying to do to break in your energy like weirdos. Oh, somebody can't recover, or someone won't be able to recover. The Nine of Wands reverse. For trying to do this real quick to force their way into your energy. These people are trying to spiritually, sexually essay you. These are women that are trying to spiritually essay you. Jesus. They really need to work on themselves and balance their feminine and masculine energy. These are women that are not embodying their divine feminine energy. These are women that are carrying very, very masculine energy. And because you're a divine feminine, instead of working on themselves and doing shadow work so that they can soften up and bring out the more feminine side of their essence, they would just rather attack a divine feminine and try to rip her energy from her womb. You understand? It's sickening. And right now, somebody can't recover. Who's this Nine of Wands reverse that can't recover? Someone might be a Capricorn. Someone that couldn't regulate or control their emotions. A retard that someone either made an offer to or accepted an offer from, or that has been making people offers. Okay, there's a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising that can't recover right now. They're not, and it's about to come down for this Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Yes, they're not going to recover because they can't get back into your energy and they're under spiritual judgment right now. This could be a mother figure here. They're burdened because a water sign, they couldn't create an illusion for you to allow these people away into your energy. And they're not going to recover from something now. All of them are forever kicked out your energy. Go on with your life. That's it. Go on with your life. These people are forever kicked out your energy. It's over. That's it. This is it. It happened. They are forever out of your energy. Thank God. It's over. It's really, really over. Hold on. They want me to say something else. What's that? Is someone stuck on the spiritual realm or something? Clarify the Seven of Cups. What? The Knight of Pentacles. This might have to do with work. Options. This might have to do with options. Somebody might be having an ego death because of all the options you're about to have in your life and in your career. And these people, you're not going to work with them. You're not going to work with these people. See, whoever these people are, they've never made you an offer, whoever you are, to work with them, to join their group or whatever. And I feel like it came out in another reading because your will is too strong and you have integrity and you're righteous and you have love. And these people, the things that they do not involve empathy, compassion, and love. So you couldn't work with these people or join them. But because you have so much power and they're stubborn, they wanted a way to force you to work with them involuntarily. You understand? You're very powerful and they needed your energy to do the magic and the type of things they do. But you are not low vibrational enough and corrupt and karmic and distorted and sexually open enough to do what these people do. So they didn't make you an offer because they knew you would turn it down to join their cult or whatever. They knew that you were too morally high up and you had too much integrity. So they decided to find another way to force you to involuntarily be a part of their cult by accessing your energy secondhand through catfish relationships or by trying to bind you to people, places, and things on the spiritual realm, by trying to control your life in such a way where you wouldn't be able to provide for yourself and you will open yourself up to a relationship with one of their cult members, which would be a man most likely that you would be in a relationship with that would barely contribute to your existence because you can't afford to take care of yourself because they financially sabotage you. And he would take the most from you, your energy, and take it back to the cult. And you would get the absolute minimum and the least. And they would try to beat you down to nothing to keep your mind occupied so you never find out that you're everything. You understand? They wanted to keep you down, down, down. The problem right now is these people needed your energy, and you have a whole bunch of options regarding work now, and you still have your spiritual gifts and abilities and your connection to God and that power between your legs. You still have it. Of course you do, because you have integrity. And because you know how to balance your dark and light energy, okay? Your sacral energy is golden, and you're taking it with you wherever you go, okay? Even if you don't date, it don't matter. You have that creative energy to work, to create a project. I got a million dollar projects in my mind right now that I have to get to work on that I know are going to make me rich. I know for a fact they're going to make me rich. And they come to me in downloads. I haven't had time to work on them because of these fools doing death spells on me. You see, what they do with abundant people, they know you're abundant. And they know when you get good rest and good sleep, that's the key to accessing your subconscious mind and expanding on your creativity and ideas. You will have ideas and things that just float into your mind and in your head out of nowhere. And you're like, wow, no one's ever thought of that before. That's $1 million moneymaker. I'm going to jump right on that. You get ideas for all kind of creative things and endeavors. And they'll just be downloaded to you. They'll come from somewhere else. But you can't work on them because you've got some cult that knows that you're abundant in your creativity. And they know anything that you put your energy into is going to flourish. And they're like, no, we're not connected to you. So we don't want you to be abundant by yourself. So we're going to attack you spiritually so you don't even have the energy to work on that idea that you have because we want in. You understand? That's why they'll sit up there and just do death spell after death spell after death spell after death spell, and email you, hey, do you want to join YouTube and become a part of this and sign a contract with us? And you got all these different people and entities that will try to find ways to bind you to contracts with them, because they know that the ideas and the creation is inside of you. And if they could just find a way in to attach themselves to you, and if they can distract you from yourself by attacking you over and over and over and over and over and over again, until you agree to work with them. No, keep on moving forward. You're going to use your own ideas to create whatever creations God gives you. You understand? Whatever God has given you, whatever ideas, inventions, whatever you have, you're going to use that, and you're going to benefit from it, and you're going to become wealthy, and you don't have to share it with anyone. You don't have to go in business with nobody. You don't have to allow nobody to attach you to a contract or nothing else. All of our chains are broken. But this is why they were trying to break into your energy so hard. They know you're abundant, and you won't join them. So they're like, oh, so since you won't join us because you're Miss Goody Two Shoes, and you are love and light, we'll find another way in to make you join this group involuntarily. And that's what the whole spiritual attacks were about. And now it's over. We've passed it. They've been eclipsed out. They can't get in our energy. And this King of Pentacles is about to come down. The Lovers reverse. Someone could be a Gemini. What's the Lovers reverse? Someone is no longer compatible with someone, a good fit, a good match. The Page of Pentacles reverse. This might have to do with a crime that was committed concerning a large amount of money, a resource of some kind. The Ten of Pentacles. There might be a King of Pentacles and a Gemini, or a Gemini that's in trouble for some kind of crime that could have been committed concerning money. Yup. They got to balance something out. There might be a Gemini masculine, or this could be a woman Gemini that carries straight masculine energy that did something criminal. This could be identity theft with money that has to balance something out for a hermit, somebody that was hidden, so they thought they could get away with it. Final message. Someone's about to be in straight poverty. Somebody's about to go into straight poverty. It's going to be a huge imbalance to somebody's situation because they abuse information. Somebody was doing a whole bunch of online crimes. That Hermit energy reverse, somebody is in trouble with the law. Somebody's in trouble with the law with this Hierophant energy. Somebody got to balance something out for you. I have Taurus and Sagittarius energy here. Somebody's got to balance something out for you that they did that was illegal with your information. Final message. Ooh, the whole thing bent. They didn't get what they were expected from a Leo that they paid a lot of money to. That's the Three of Wands reverse. The Ace of Pentacles. They paid this Leo a large amount of money to get you out the way and to get your energy too. This might be the fire sign of the three witches. One is the Libra, one is the Leo. They have heavy Leo and Libra placements. And the earth sign could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Final message. Yeah, they paid this person a large amount of money and they didn't fulfill their expectation and they didn't get your energy. Final message. Somebody is getting cut off. Somebody that somebody knew from the past. Yeah, they're kicking somebody out there and they're cutting somebody off because they couldn't create an illusion. And they couldn't get their wish fulfillment and they're the wounded warrior. Somebody cut somebody off. This could be the earth sign. Again, there's a Leo, there's a Libra, and there's this Nine of Pentacles. Okay, somebody's gotten cut off. This might be the earth sign. The earth sign could have cut somebody off, or they could have cut this earth sign off. The Nine of Pentacles. One final card to end this read. Again, these people were not thinking right about something that they wanted to keep hidden. How they wanted to just lock you up in a cage and stalk you and watch you and mimic you like a bunch of gremlins with lipstick on. And they're heartbroken. These three witches have parasites in the mind. They've got some kind of infestation in their mind. It's a parasite attached to their mind of the energy of a gremlin. And it's like they're in some energy where they really wanted to just like hold you down and do different things to you. Like these three witches wanted to spiritually hold you down, isolate you, take turns dry humping you. These are women. They wanted to take turns. They literally wanted to take turns dry humping you, trying to harness your energy, astral projecting into your home, trying to mimic you and imitate you and torture you at the same time. Why do you have to be so talented and smart? You know, and independent. You know, it's like three witches with pokers that wanted to just tie you to a chair in a basement. It's given Silence of the Lambs energy. And they just wanted to all like you become you while they tormented and tortured you and humped on you. It's disgusting. And have access to watch you at the same time through technology. And they're heartbroken because they wanted to become abundant spiritually and physically. The 10 of Pentacles, because they have broken thinking and they thought this was going to stay a secret, their identities. They thought their identities and what they were up to was going to remain a secret, but it's not. One final card. Give me one final card, Holy Spirit. And now they're closed emotionally. These jealous ass competitive women, weirdos. The Emperor in the reverse might be closed emotionally to them right now. Maybe this they feel like they lied to this person. Somebody needs to get better with their intuition. Whoever this Emperor in the reverse energy is that wants to win at all costs, they're upset right now. They could even be speaking something out very rude and disrespectful because they're closed emotional to the three witches. This could be an Aries or a masculine that was working with those three witches, okay, with low self-esteem that picked on you with these women because they wanted to feel accepted. They wanted to feel popular. And they're highly emotionally codependent on other people for validations. Child, how you can be emotionally codependent to losers for validation, you will never be able to make that make sense to me. Even before I went through my transformation and did my shadow work, it would never make sense to me. How could you look for validation from losers? You will never make me understand. I need losers to validate me. I need for a group of losers that look like losers, they talk like losers, they act like losers. I want validation from you because I know if you tell me that I'm okay and give me the thumbs up, Fonzie, hey, that means that I feel like I'm somebody. But you're a loser. You make loser ass decisions. You don't have any structure or discipline in your thinking. You don't spend. You're a financial curse and disaster. You make horrible money decisions. The things you do in your life don't make sense. You know, you don't have any control of your sexual energy. You have an underactive heart chakra. You're mean. You're cold. You're a loser. You hate on people. You understand? You have poor boundaries. Okay. Or whatever the case may be. How do you expect validation from a loser or a group of losers, a pack of hyenas? I need them to make me feel like I'm important or somebody, because if I don't have friends, baby, I would rather not have no friends. I would rather be all alone by my lonesome like I've been my whole life. I would rather be isolated, all alone, and have no friends and stand on business and know the truth about the matters in my life and make wise decisions, even if I have to sit in my good decisions by myself alone and be jeered and poked fun at. I'm still in a better position than you because I stood alone and made good decisions instead of listening to losers. The losers will co-sign each other, make horrible decisions, and end up in horrible situations in their life. And then they will all trip over each other and be stressed out together. Well, at least we got each other. At least we not alone. That's okay. We can all just share one motel room with all our kids together now because of the dumb decision we made. Because y'all were my friends and I needed your advice and y'all validated me. And I listened to y'all and now I lost my home. But that's what friends are for. Guys, I hope these people work on themselves. I really hope these people learn to think for themselves, and I hope that they heal and become less codependent on each other, and do more inner work on themselves so they make better decisions for their life. I certainly do. Okay. I'm Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. I'm going to leave it right there. I show gratitude for my collective of the highest vibration of love. I show gratitude that my singing bowl is still working. I show gratitude right now for favor and for protection that comes with doing shadow work and abiding in the highest vibration of love. I show gratitude right now for the Most High God, Yeshua, Christ, Jehovah, 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 Jehovah. I show gratitude for the Most High God, Yao, Yeshua. I show gratitude right now for complete restoration, financially, energetically, physically, mentally, energetically, and emotionally. I show gratitude right now for earth, wind, and fire, both the group and the elements. I show gratitude right now for each and every one of the planets that God created and put here. The planets that God created and put here that have the frequencies and that get affirmation and prayer requests granted. Oh, Holy One, the moon that sits at Mercury, Venus, the Sun, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn. Right now, in the name of Christ, Jehovah, I decree and declare by the authority and power of Christ, Jesus, Jehovah, I release fire on every witchcraft attack being used on and sent to me and my collective of the highest vibration of love right now. Burst into flames and scatter in this live right now. Let every charm on or under the ground or in my abode, in this live, let every evil altar, let every candle, let every picture or item referencing my name, let its power be nullified and neutralized. Let its power be banished and destroyed by the fire, power, and light of Christ Jehovah, Yah, Yeshua, Abracadabra. Let the forces of darkness right now, I command to get and flee from around me and scatter. Whatsoever ye shall bind on earth shall be bound in heaven. And whatsoever ye shall loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. Right now, I bind and contain any and all magic, every hex, every spell, every evil eye, every curse that's uttered. Split and remove the tongue of our curses. Right now, I bind and contain all magic on the etheric plane, on the ethereal plane, on the astral, mental, physical, and emotional planes. I bind on earth and in heaven all negative energy being conjured and sent towards me right now. Every enchantment of witchcraft put against me, I cancel every contract and agreement with right now. By the power and authority of Christ Jehovah, we return all this spell directly back to the sender right now. Abracadabra! Let every form of witchcraft and all of its effects burst into flames and scatter, be neutralized and nullified, and completely destroyed. Abatachin hoy, besamai mitano, sameyi kadis, mangista timta, fakade, besamai in the hornets in the hu, bamadar to whom. Yelet in jerachin and sitanzade, badelachin and em, yeker belin inya yebedelunin, yeker and demino. What if atanam atag ban kukafu adaninji, mangis yantanatana, Highland, Mizganam, Levele Alamu, Amen. Boxing, boxing, but Memphis Caduceum, and I'm locked, Amen. Boxing, boxing, but Memphis Caduceum, and I'm locked, Amen. Boxing, boxing, but Memphis Caduceum, and I'm locked, Amen. Right now, I dismantle every stronghold of witchcraft. I bind every evil influence, and I command you to get and flee from my life, my home, and environment. I command, in the name of Christ Jehovah, every hex, every curse, break right now. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Let every tongue that rise up against me in judgment be thou condemned. For greater is he that is within me than he that is within the world. Surely he shall deliver thee from the foul snare and the deadly noisome pestilence. Right now, I break the power of this witchcraft and spell work in the name of Jesus Christ, Jehovah. I decree and declare no power can stand against me. No power of darkness has or will ever have every power over me. By Christ's power, I break the force and power of every spell, curse, and charm that any witch, warlock, cult, or coven has over my life right now. Let every force of witchcraft right now submit, bow down to my authority in Christ on all planes, and be completely dismantled. Burn to ashes to the ground and scatter. I renounce all ties to witchcraft. I renounce all ties to witchcraft. I renounce all ties to witchcraft. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. Let those that love it eat the fruit thereof. Let death seize upon them and let them go quickly into hell. Right now, I break every tie, connection, and agreement with every enchantment of witchcraft put against me right now. Right now, I neutralize and nullify every curse spoken. Split and remove the tongue of my cursor. Let their power be banished. Let it fall to the ground and scatter and be rendered powerless and ineffective. Let the effects of witchcraft on my body, mind, and spirit right now be reversed and undone. Right now, I decree and declare complete freedom and healing. I am completely restored to wholeness and divinely protected on every plane in earth and in heaven, from the crown of my head to the sole of my feet, by Kundalini violet flame of my holy fire, which is my Holy Spirit, that I invoke with my holy words, Kadus, 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 holy, 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 abracadabra. Let every demonic spirit get from around me right now, because Umima is a consuming fire. I release Christ's fire on anyone or anything trying to cause any financial, spiritual, or physical or energetic imbalance to my life or my collective of the highest vibrations of love's life. Right now, I flood this life, this prayer, and this environment with Christ's consciousness, light, fire, and power for strength, speed, and impact. Abracadabra, mote it be. I now close all portals and sever all energetic cords that no longer serve me, and fully reclaim my divine power, sovereignty, and light. May the blessings be. By the light of the eternal flame, I release all ties that bring me pain, from hex and from bind, from spell and from chain. I reclaim my power, whole and sane. Through ancestral lines, I now ascend. All wounds and shadows I transcend. No force can hold, no bind can stay. I walk in light, I clear my way. With sovereign will, my soul is free. It's protected by divine decree. By earth, by fire, by air, by sea, I am whole, I am pure, I am free. May the blessings be, so shall it be, mote it be. Ashe. I command and come in agreement today that everything I speak, touch, seek to do, or accomplish, it will be blessed, it will manifest to the fullest and flourish. All things I put my energy into this day will prosper and be successful. Anyone that is destined to help me today will contact, locate, get through, and reach me today. Every door will fly open for me today. And every obstacle and the creators of challenges in my life are blocked. They are disabled. They are instantly ejected out of my energy. And they are stopped from interfering and slowing my progress by divine intervention this day. Ashe. Hey, y'all. Hey, Patrice Gradine, Empress Love. Carlotta Johnson, MLKZ. I thank you all. Diane Garrison, Janet Judd. I thank you all. I know Angel Hoyt. My schedule's been all over the place as I'm transitioning over here. I'll give a full testimony in about a month later on. You know I will, about everything. I'll fill everybody in. Jemima Sohan, don't play with me. Thank you so much for your prayers and joining in. I ain't even going to try it before breakfast. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at me. Thank you so much for your prayers. Who do we have? Janet Judd, MLKZ, Diane Garrison, Orbital, Orbilaments, Barbara, Ruth. I thank you all for your energy. It's more precious than silver and gold. Y'all know these prayers, Empress, High Priestess, are everything. These prayers are everything. This energy and these words, because you better believe that, you know, these little witches, these broom riding witches that's a part of this cult, you better believe they pray. Yeah, they pray. What's prayer? Prayer is where there are two or more gathered together with the name thing. The name thing is just what you're coming together to agree about. You know, all of you focus on something that you all want to happen and you're in agreement about, and all of you speak it and will it into existence by speaking positive affirmations. And what they want is to destiny swap. What they want is to take your energy. What they want is to manifest without doing any work, without having to focus, without having discipline and structure, without having to do the shadow work that puts you in the energy and puts you in alignment for high manifestation energy work. People think you just, everything you touch, no, it's work. It's focus, it's discipline. I've never seen anybody manifest and be all over the place, minding everybody else's business and watching to see what everybody else is doing and finding ways to sabotage people. I've never seen somebody be abundant and manifest in that kind of way. I ain't never seen somebody manifest watching another person manifest and trying to sabotage them, because your energy is chaotic. You thrive off of chaos and drama, so your energy is scattered. So nothing can grow if the water is not going in the plant. If the water is going on the concrete and the water is spilling on a chair because you want someone to sit and get their bottom wet, and you pouring the water everywhere else but in the plant, how do you expect that plant to grow? You understand? Your energy got to go into what you want to manifest and not into doing a whole bunch of chaotic, childish, busybody type things. You got people out here that are busybodies that's just looking to cause drama and chaos, and then they get mad and say, how come you get to manifest and I don't? Because you lack structure and discipline and control over your mind. Because envy and jealousy causes you to act irrationally. You can't regulate your emotions. So now you're acting out of emotions irrationally, and you're doing things that are not becoming to you, that have nothing to do with your manifestation, because you don't even have a manifestation. You don't have a vision for yourself. You don't have a realized vision or goal for yourself, because you're not thinking or reflecting. You're not in your own mind trying to visualize a future for yourself, how you see yourself, what you see yourself doing, because you're too busy watching somebody else and trying to figure out how to stop them from manifesting or rob them of their manifestation. That's the only reason why. And you can get the structure and discipline you need just by doing some self-reflection work, a little bit. Just see what will happen if you water your own plant and tend to your own garden. Give it a shot. Give it a shot. Get a plant a little water and sunlight, and focus on your plant. Try it and watch how that plant start to grow for you when you start putting your energy on that plant instead of throwing that water everywhere else. Guys, I love you. I'm Kuan Yin. I'll be back later.